Next speaker is Rob Rondeau, MA candidate in archaeology, supervised by Dr. John Driver. Rob's title's talk is The Peopling of the Americas.
When and how people first arrived in the New World remains one of archaeology's greatest mysteries even today. 14,000 years ago, the coast of British Columbia didn't look anything like it looks today. Inland, there was ice, a wall of ice, in some areas over 1 kilometer thick. To the sea, there was a vast coastal plain, a tundra-like landscape, and on that landscape there was mammoth and mastodon and caribou and all kinds of megafauna. The earliest archaeological evidence suggests that people first migrated from Siberia into Beringia and then maybe down the coast, hunting big game. And the reason why I say maybe is because around 10,000 years ago, at the end of the last ice age, temperatures increased, sea level increased, and any archaeological evidence that we have of those first migrants disappeared underwater. My research will aim to do two things. One, locate ancient archaeological sites on the underwater landscape, and two, to investigate them. I'm a marine archaeologist. I've spent my career looking for and finding archaeological sites underwater. I'm a specialist in developing and implementing advanced technologies such as underwater mapping, submersibles, and robots. I'm excited to be working on this project because I have excellent resources within industry, and these researchers, they're excited to be working with me because we're going to be using technology in ways that have not been used before. One of the things that we're going to do is we're going to use a new predictive model, a computer model, which will allow us to identify high probability areas on the seafloor. And this is in relation to underwater site formation. So we're going to be looking at variables such as depth, slope, underwater topography. It's all part of what I call the challenge of deep time. Because, for example, if you have a site that's 14,000 years old, for the first 4,000 years, it was underwater. Or sorry, for the first 4,000 years, it was above water. And for the last 10,000 years, it was underwater. What we're going to do is we're going to determine the best underwater technology that we have, and then we're going to get out on the water and explore those sites. My research aims to allow archaeologists to better understand the peopling process of the Americas, and it will also allow archaeologists to appreciate the connections First Nations descendant communities have with the past and the land in deep time. Thank you.